Okay, we're rolling. Hey, folks. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Um, I don't know when this is going to be released, but right now I'm recording this on a Monday, day off from work. Uh, so we're gonna get into a couple of quick stories here in my from my days as a street supervisor, patrol unit, and we're gonna call this exposure because all three of these little stories are dealing with exposure. And it's kind of a light subject, nothing too heavy, nothing too serious. But the first one will be when I first started as a supervisor. I was working. I think it was zone 271, which is West Miami-Dade. Um, the eastern fringes went into the city of Miami, and I got a call. My Route 8 buses travels along Southwest 8th Street, Calle Ocho. There was a naked man inside the bus, and the bus was at 8th Street and Lejeune Road, and it was stopped. And I wasn't too far away. I was on Flagler Street, which is like 8 blocks away, and about Douglas Road, which is another 5 blocks east. So go down Flagler, turn on Lejeune Road, looking for the bus. Halfway between Flagler and 8th Street, I look to my left, and there's this naked man walking on the sidewalk, all his clothes rolled up here, people honking the horn, and the guy just walking like nothing, completely naked. I mean, all barefoot and all. And I said to myself, well, unless it's the second naked man out there, I think we found our subject. So I got to 8th Street, and the bus is gone. So I called control. This is or radio dispatch, and says, hey, I think he's off the bus now. Unless we got a second one, I think he's off. He's off the bus now, and that was it. I think that was my first encounter with exposure as a supervisor. Now, the second story now is when I was working overnight. And like I said before, working overnight, you see a different part of the city. It's completely transformed. And I think it's the same in every major city. But anyway, I was given a call about a naked woman on the Route 27. And it was at the north end of the line in Miami Gardens, right across the street from where the Dolphins play. It's called Hard Rock Stadium now. It's changed the name so many times. Although I'm a great Dolphins fan, as I keep forgetting. To me, it'll always be Dolphin Stadium or Joe Robbie Stadium. So I make it up there. Sure enough, the 27, that's the end of the line for it. It's parked at the bus stop. And I go on the bus in the back seat. There's a young lady, maybe in her 20s. Uh, Good looking, didn't look like she was on drugs or anything. And she is completely naked and passed out, sleeping in the back seat. She's just like. So I went over her, and I didn't have to touch her or anything. And she woke up, and I asked her, I says, this is the end of the line. Where are you going? And she was very nice about it. The way she responded, I'm going to the Bajas. I said, Bajas is a neighborhood pretty just west of where we're at. I said, well, this is the end of the line. You're within walking distance. And and she says, oh, thank you. But I asked her, I says, can you do me a favor? Before you step off the bus, do you mind getting dressed? She says, no problem. She reached for her panties, put them on, put her bra on, put her rest of her clothes on, and I says, can I ask you why you took your clothes off? And she says, yeah, it was hot on the bus and the driver refused to put on the AC. Turn on the AC. I said, okay. So she got off the bus, thanked me again, and walked away. And They had called the police, and the police got there. I said, no, no, no problem. Cure you. Everything worked out. And so, as nice and as courteous as she was, I'm sure she had some mental issues. But she didn't seem to be in the influence or anything, something like that. And the last story is kind of a short one. It's a pretty short one. It's on the 27 route again in the evening. And it was in the same area, the end of the line, across from Joe Robbie Stadium. The operator, I was doing regular patrol, and I was stopped there. And the operator comes to me, as a new operator, and he says, "Soup, I had something happen on the bus, and I don't know if I should report it." So I answered. I says, what happened on the bus?" And he says, "Well, this man came up to me, and he was telling me how the world is going to end because they have these aliens from outer space. It's supposed to be a shooting a ray into the earth that'll make everybody's reproductive organs neutral. They will not be able to use them again, and that'll be the end of the human race." But he says that he's told him he's protected, and he's a good operator. He wants him to be protected too. So I asked him, says, "Okay, where's this leading to?" And he says he put his pants down. And I says, and it says, and his privates were all wrapped in aluminum foil. I says, "Well, he didn't expose himself then, right, to anybody else on the bus?" And he goes, "No, but should I write it up?" I said, "Well, you can. I'm not, but you can. You can try and explain it. It's up to you." But anyway, everything was neatly wrapped up. But anyway, those are the three stories about exposure. We'll come out something a little more serious in another video. I have one for you that hopefully when you see that video, and I'll warn you, you had nothing in your stomach. Okay? Uh, like always, like, subscribe, share if you want to. My videos will be getting better as I get experience at this. And y'all have a great day. Thank you. There's the button.